This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Well, take a look at this site, Wolf Creek Golf Club. It is for real. Frank, I've never seen anything quite like this as we get set to call it for EA Sports. I'm Rich Lerner behind the mic, and we welcome you to this site that opened up back in 2000. It's a part of 72 with some elevated tees. Frank, what does the player need to look out for here at Wolf Creek?
Well, everything. Try and keep your eyes on the fairways, though. That's the only green thing apart on this magnificent venue. It's hard to imagine you can play golf in this sort of area, but it's so well defined. Obviously, anything green is golf course, and left or right of that, you're going to find yourself in some problems. But really trying to judge all the elevation changes. Ball's going to fly a little bit further in the thin air, but it's amazing on the eye.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that, hanging in the sky.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards.
You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frankie's managed to hit it in the rough yet again.
Yeah, this is hard to imagine. You know, the fairways aren't that narrow today.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further in your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. So you have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
And that one rolls just into the rough.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
He'll need to be strong with this. Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength to get it out and get it close. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
$14 feet to the hole. That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Has this to save par. And so just getting started, even par so far. Still even par for the day. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box, is it 9 stories high? It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get. Normally you'd say that's a bad tee shot, but this is a pattern, Rich.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Frank, this one is veering far to the left.
Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Second shot for Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Looks like about 80 yards left. Settles in over the putt. Oh, I thought he had that. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Really. This is that awkward length.
Didn't go in, Frank, but not a bad effort. These putts keep the round together. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Even par early on. Lining this one up for par. Did the job right there. Clean this up with a tap. Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. Frank, 227 yards from the back tee here at the par 3 third. This is all you want.
Well, that's for sure. Plays a little longer than that, too, by virtue of playing uphill. Thin air might negate some of that. There's going to be a good shot just to keep the ball on the green. One of the smaller greens here. Going to need some sort of miracle putt. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Frank, looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. You feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. Looks like he just misread that. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Lost that mini battle right there on that hole with a bogey and slips to 1 over par.
Even par currently.
Good effort and good par putt. He has this attempt for par. Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. Here at the fourth, 383 yards from the back tee, it's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and in the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there, and really, you should be looking at a birdie putt.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. That's a bit offline in the rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Get in. Yes, good putt. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. This from 7 feet. Drops the putt to go to 2 under. Big Swede now with this for par. We're in the desert, partner. I need water.
You're going to get it here, Rich. Par 5 second hole's got a nice stream that runs down the left side, as well as cutting the fairway. There's a crop of some 3 bunkers down that right side. I want to avoid that, but, Rich, this hole isn't too long. Under 500 yards, not even going to play that long, so very reachable. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
You can play it from there, 300 yards away and in the fairway. Frank, can one small tweak from an instructor lead to a big turnaround?
With the right player, yeah. You just want to hear the right message. It's like anyone in life. You just want to be pointed in the right direction.
Frank, what's it going to take here on this approach at the par 5?
Well, some people might actually try and bounce it in between those two bunkers and run the ball up on the green, but personally, I try and actually take a hybrid or something with a little bit more loft and try and fly the ball. Take those two bunkers out of play.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Frank, this one is veering far to the left.
Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. And this third shot, it's about 125 yards, Frank. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Could it be? Oh, yeah, he's going to love that one, Frank. Sensational effort.
No, just eat that up.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good putt, and now one under par. Here at the sixth, 447-yard par 4. Pretty good hole, Frank.
Yeah, probably a layup hole, too, for the longer hitters. Something out there around the 280, 290-yard mark to make sure you don't go it in the stream. Obviously, it's a dogleg right, as you can see. The canyon on both sides is sort of well-defined, so you know where not to go. Second shot plays a little bit back up the hill to a green, once again, that's anything other than flat. It's fun. You've got to make sure you get that ball on the right tier if you want to have a birdie putt here.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Headed for the bunker? Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
This one about a football field away, 100 yards. Well, this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze. A beautiful, soft touch out of the bunker. That's Mickelson-esque. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Beautiful touch, nice putt. Shouldn't be a problem here. Stenson with a birdie opportunity from about 8 feet. So with that made, now at 3 under par. Now on to the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and that's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up, just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie.
Frank, what's the key? You just hit one OB.
Somehow forget what's just happened. Otherwise, the same thing's liable to happen.
Third shot now after having gone OB. Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. This is a good-looking shot. That one was running so hot. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frankie has to be scratching his head as he reaches for a sand wedge or a gap wedge for his next shot.
Well, you know the FedEx Cup, Rich. I mean, you're meant to get there by 10:30 tomorrow. That thing's still going.
Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact first and foremost that you're not going to get clean contact. So you have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
Keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. Getting set now over the putt. Now at -2 for the day. Just a couple of feet. And with that putt, he moves to 3 under. Frank, this is the kind of hole you like to drop a bag of balls and just have fun. Hit it all day long as if you were at the range. Unfortunately, you only get one crack, and you better be good. This is a tough hole.
Well, if you find the water, actually, you might get another one up there. It certainly is a tough hole, though, Rich. The stream going all the way down the left-hand side, and it wraps right around the left and behind the screen, makes that tee shot, well, it certainly makes you think about that tee shot while you're on the tee. Prudent play, aim for the right edge of the green. There's nothing wrong if you just miss the green on the right, but miss the green by a yard on the left, you pay a very steep price.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, we've seen guys like Phil Mickelson hit it off the cart path. How tough is this shot?
Well, for a high-level professional, actually, it just looks harder than what it is. They'd rather here than the rough any day.
In there about 14 feet from the hole. Good shot. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Second shot. Really? This is that awkward length.
Continues to putt beautifully. This for par. Holding steady now at 2 under par. Clean this up with a tap. Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. Set to round out the front side here at Wolf Creek with a par 4.
Fun hole for the big hitter, too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive it in the green side bunker on the right. So just tee it up there. You're playing desert golf for a reason. Enjoy it. Just have a little flick in here. Chance, too, to have a little birdie at the end of your front nine.
Well, that sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 9th. Second shot for Miguel Angel Jimenez. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Has only 90 yards here. Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really just played good from the first hole on. Rhythm is good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart decision making as well.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Do that. It's at sneaky distance.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. And with that, he'll go to 3 under. Trying to stay steady, make a par. Nice par to remain 3 under. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. I'm loving that balance.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
That's been the story of the day, hacking it out of the rough.
Going to have grass stains on the shoes coming in.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Nice position, short grass, second shot. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. That one is in the bunker. It's a 180-yard shot, his second. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round. And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Third shot now from the bunker. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Stenson has this for par. The inimitable Miguel Angel Jimenez has this for par. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. This is for his birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, you think about the great putters of all time. I think the one name that generally jumps up with golf aficionados is Ben Crenshaw. And he learned to play and to putt from his beloved longtime instructor, Harvey Penick, who taught Ben and Tom Kite and some others to play from, as he said it, from the cup backwards. You know, everybody loves power. We all like to drive it a long ways. But Harvey stressed the importance of the little shots, and obviously it paid off with Ben Crenshaw. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
And about 210 yards to the flagstick here on this par 3.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. It's a good-looking putt right here. In the words of the legendary basketball announcer Marv Albert, from way downtown, yes! Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, that wasn't a gimme, but they sure made it look easy. So they'll tap in. Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. From a par 3 to a par 5. Here at the 12th, it measures 560 yards, a sweeping dogleg left, and there is some trouble down that left side.
This is a scary tee shot. There's no two ways about it, Rich. You've got to get the ball in play because you can really rack up a good score here. That water very much in play. Doesn't matter what club you decide to hit off the tee. 560 yards actually is reachable, believe it or not. But you've got to get it on the fairway. You don't really have to be too brave and try and take too much over there. The other thing, too, to consider about is this green is nearly half the length of an NFL football field. It is 55 yards from the front of this green to the back of the green.
Excellent looking shot here.
Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
That doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. Frank, I think what sets golf apart from other sports is that the fan can get so close to the great athlete as the round is being played.
Well, that's why the sport itself, and we consider it more intimate for that reason. Most golf spectators play the game. Whereas other sports, you don't see NFL players sitting in the grandstand. You see spectators, but most golf fans are golfers.
And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
And setting up here in the rough. That one ends up in the rough.
Oh, that went sideways.
Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker.
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
Get down! Lay down! Well, Frank, you hate to miss the green on a par 5 with your third shot.
Well, they say par 5s are the easiest holes to birdie, but the hardest holes to make 4. Making a 6, though, well, that certainly sets yourself backwards. So tough up and down.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Frank, anything you do differently from the rough in terms of your swing? Do you hinge the club a little bit more quickly?
No, normally put the ball just a little bit further back in your stance because you want the club to be going down. Down, it's got to go down through the grass, through the ball.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
One of the game's most lovable characters, Miguel Angel Jimenez, has this for par. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
So just a formality here. Now at -2 for the day. This for par. Those keep the round going, those par putts. Four under on the day. Now to the 13th hole, and, oh, I don't know, should we just fly it over the mountains, Frank?
It looks like that, but then you better find dry land. 350 yards, but as the crow flies, it's probably just a little over 300 yards. I don't know if the mere mortals would really want to flash it across that desert ridge. You probably want to play a little left of it, have a little pitch up the hill, but if you're one of the longer hitters, why not just try it, see if you can make it.
Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. You like to hinge just a little bit quicker on the takeaway when the ball is down like this?
No, when it's down, you've just got to make sure that you wind up almost like you're hitting a tee shot. This is not one to be dallied with. You've got to hit it powerfully, and you really have to focus on that club getting through the grass, past the ball, and out the other side.
In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but not too often, we hope. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seemed to baby it.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Settles in over the putt. Get in. Yes, good putt. Miguel Angel Jimenez has this for birdie. And with that, he'll go to 3 under. These putts keep the round together. Showing no signs of weakness. That's a good putt right there. Stays at 4 under. Frank, describe the layout here at the 14th hole. It's 444 yards. What a beautiful hole.
It is, and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your eye. That's why you got to fixate on something in the distance that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
They'll be happy with that in the fairway. Now a good chance to attack this hole. Headed for the bunker? In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Anything you do differently with your setup?
Just dig my feet into the sand a little bit more, but make sure you focus on the exact spot on the ball you want to hit.
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
That is classy.
There's a chance of going in.
This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green. Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, that looked for all the world like it was dead center.
I've got no idea how that missed.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Oh, that was nasty.
That's an outrage right there. I mean, if there's a high commission of golfdom, we need to consult them right now because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Clean this up with a tap. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital. But it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green. Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
He has a 12-footer here. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Miguel Angel Jimenez with the putt. Three under on the day. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. You love to watch him disappear, don't you? Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, another good scoring chance.
If you can avoid the confusion off the tee, it looks like the hole might be a dogleg, then is it a carry? It meanders from one way to the other, but really when you actually break the hole down, it's virtually straight ahead. Those two bunkers in the driving distance, they frame the hole nicely, so play it as a straightaway par 4. It should set up beautifully for just a little short iron and perhaps a birdie opportunity.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. This shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
That's fine.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Common thread here, rough, rough, rough.
Long way again. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Let's see what the dominant number 1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
In the green side bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. And getting ready for the putt. Oh, I thought he had that.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
The inimitable Miguel Angel Jimenez has this for par. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. So a tester from 4 feet. Henrik now eyeing a par. Just a little tap in here. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Frank, you licking your chops here at the par 5, 17th hole?
Oh, why not? A chance to reach a par 5 and 2, but there's still pitfalls in front of you. A little creek or stream runs across the fairway, so really limiting the distance you can hit that tee shot, but it's still reachable from just short of that creek. Find trouble off the tee, then obviously you turn it into a 3-shotter, but a good tee shot, and it's too tempting to resist not going for this green.
Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. He can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. Frank, way offline all day long.
Yeah, this is a head scratcher, really. Seen him play before. Normally much better than this. This is abnormal, that's for sure.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. That one is going to end up in the rough.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle nose down.
Can't even see it from here. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is... Well, you don't want to compound the error. Out of bounds, and now back on the tee with a provisional. This one has to be in play. Now playing 4 after going OB on that previous shot. What a spectacular shot that was. He'll have a look at eagle. This is the third for Jimenez. Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have?
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through, but it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there anything I have to carry? And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Well, he's been doing this a long time, all over the world, making birdies. Miguel Angel Jimenez. Nice putt. Count it. Huge chance to climb the leaderboard. A putt for eagle. Moves to -8. Nudge this one home, finish it up. That puts them at 4 under for the round. Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this hole on. Really a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fit.
Frank, this is always such a difficult spot for a golfer. You just hit one out of bounds. You're trying to regroup.
He's going to need to more than regroup now.
Now on his third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break, really, Rich, on that last shot. It just got away from him.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. He'll take that one all day long. Very solid, about 15 feet away. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
He'll need to be strong with this. Settles in over the putt. So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Miguel Angel Jimenez for par. Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Not a gimme, but well within his range. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Trying to limit the damage here. This putt is for bogey. -3 now for the round. And he makes it for a bogey here. Frank, a lot to like in this performance today.
Oh, it is. There's so many positives to take out of this round. Not just the possibility to win this week, but going forward. This is great golf that you would hold up against anybody right now.